Okay, ladies and gents, this is talking about social media. That's 2.1f. So here we go. The first sentence we've got down here is this one. So if one uses it, okay, I'm going to use wenn. So wenn, all right. So you've got wenn man. Now to use is benutzen, benutzt, wie das. Now the it needs to go here because that needs to go to the end of the clause, so where we got the comma. So that verb needs to swap over with the it. So wenn man es benutzt, essentially. So let's bring that over here and paste that in. So wenn man es benutzt, one is, now man ist is one is. Now what we need to do is around this comma here we have a verb backing on a verb. So these two words need to be swapped over. Let's just put that over here. So, wenn man es benutzt, ist man. So, verb, verb. That S is too close. So that's the verb and that's the verb, yeah? Right, so always, immer. Now, well informed is gut informiert. So, gut, okay? So you got gut, don't need that hyphen in there. And then informiert, gut informiert, yeah? So, gut informiert is well informed. And one can, und, man can. Okay, so you've got a modal verb situation. That is the second verb. That's got to go over here to the end. So, now communicate is kommunizieren is the one we're going to use. Kommunizieren, so it's a Latin-based verb. When you do the past participle, remember no G at the front, cross off EN at the end and replace it with a D. So, around the clock is a set phrase of rund die Uhr. So, rund die Uhr, okay, is around the clock. So, get rid of that. And cut and paste this. Cut. Chuck this over. And there you have that first sentence. Have a good look at it. Check again against here. Remember, verb on verb. Okay, with wenn here. Based around the comma here. Okay, number 2. One can get quick feedback. Right, so just change this up here as a backup. So, man bekommt. So, good English, probably say one can get as opposed to just one get. One gets. It's bad English, really, isn't it? So, bekommt, so bekommen. Okay, and then schnell. So you've got schnell, so schnell, and then feedback, wie das. Man bekommt schnell Feedback. Und weiß, and know, or knows. One gets quick feedback and knows, should really be knows there. Okay, what? So was, not as a function of the question word, but as a function as a connective, as it were, with the first verb going to the end of the sentence. Okay, so andere Leute. Now, Leute is plural, so denken. Okay, man bekommt schnell Feedback und weiß, was andere Leute denken. One gets quick feedback and knows what other people think into good English. Alright, so have a good look at that. Number 3. So, next one. They have various purposes. So, sie haben. Now, sie haben, they have. Various is verschieden. So, verschiedene. Okay. It's got verschiedene. And then purposes is Zwecke. Okay, Zweck, meine Damen und Herren, means purpose. Okay, so verschiedene Zwecke. Okay, now either or. So you got this phrase here. Get there in a minute. Entweder oder. Okay, means either or. So, entweder. Okay, so entweder is that bit, and oder is over here at the moment. Now, as a meeting, so as a meeting is als Treffpunkt, as a meeting. So Treffpunkt, don't need to translate a here. Als Treffpunkt, so as a meeting point. Now for friends, für Freunde. Okay, so for Freunde. Okay. So we got that. Okay, so we got that. Oder für, get there in a minute. Work, Beruf und business, Geschäft. I don't know. We use business in this one here. Geschäft. Geschäft ist Geschäft, meine Damen und Herren. So have a good look at that there. So we've got the use of entweder oder, either or. Right. Nummer 4, meine Damen und Herren. So let's move on. Now, one finds, man findet. Good English, you can find people. Okay, let's just get rid of that altogether. So man findet Leute. So man findet Leute with the same interests. So mit den gleichen Interessen. The same is gleich, gleichen, and then you got interests, Interessen. Okay, let's tidy this up. Alright, wie das, meine Damen und Herren. Und, and. Now, schicken is to send. Alright, let's just put that into a bright lights. Schicken means to send. So, okay, schickt, okay, sends. Now, to them, literally, not just them, but to them, which is ihnen. Schickt ihnen, and then news is Nachricht. Wie das, meine Damen und Herren. So schickt ihnen means sends to them. All right. So as verb that takes dative coming after it. Right. So that's your answer there. Have a good look. Double check that will give you the right sort of information. Okay, so many users, viele Nutzer. So you've got viele Nutzer. Now, are, sind, jung, und. Now, inexperienced, okay, is unerfahren. Unerfahren, yeah? Unerfahren, inexperienced. Und, and. The contents, der Inhalt, the Inhalt, if you like. Not that there's such a word in English at all. Now, I just want to emphasize, the reason I got that underlined is, in English, we say the contents are. In German, it's singular. Der Inhalt ist. Almost said is. Okay. Ist, schwer. So you got schwer. To control is zu kontrollieren. Kontrollieren. Wie das, meine Damen und Herren. So, das ist da die Antwort dafür. Okay. Check against that one. Okay, Nummer 6. So. One should. Man soll. So, man soll. So, modal verb situation. So, new internet friends. So, neue Internetfreunde. Let's just tidy this up. Okay. Convert it from German, sorry, English into German. So, man soll neue Internetfreunde only accept. Nur is only. And to accept is akzeptieren. So, you got akzeptieren. Wie das, meine Damen und Herren. Now, if one. So, wenn, which is like the vowel situation. It's got wenn, man. Okay, so we have to swap these two words over. The verb going to the end there. So, wenn man kennt, that means know people. And them is sie. And obviously we need to just rearrange that. Swap them over. And there we have it. Man soll neue Internetfreunde nur akzeptieren. One should only accept new internet friends if one knows them. Wenn man sie kennt. And there's one I did earlier. Right, dazu. Additional information. Right, let's go through these. Soziale Netzwerke, social networks, are heute, today, sehr beliebt, very popular. Beliebt is popular. So popular, I'm going to type the word out. Right, next one. Es ist auch. It is also meist, mostly, kostenlos, costs less, literally, so free, basically, diese Netzwerke zu benutzen, to use these networks. Yeah, so comma to verb in the infinitive dictionary form at the end over there. Okay, so kostenlos, another way of saying free. Yeah. So, durch YouTube, through YouTube, one can sogar berühmt werden. One can become, werden means to become, even famous. Sogar means even. So berühmt is famous, yeah. Es gibt, there is or there are, verschiedene, various, soziale Netzwerke, social networks. Es funktioniert, it functions ganz einfach, quite simply or easily. So, modal verb, man muss, one must, or you must, by Facebook, with Facebook, immer vorsichtig sein, always careful be, always be careful. One must be always be careful with Facebook, und gut aufpassen, basically look out or watch out well, yeah. Daten sind, data, literally data are, data is probably in English, nicht immer sicher, not always, immer is always, sicher, safe. Man kann sie missbrauchen, and one can misuse them. Brauchen by itself means to use, so missbrauchen means to misuse. Deshalb, therefore, good word actually, let's just put that there. Deshalb, therefore, gibt es, verb second idea, ladies and gents, so the verb is there. Deshalb gibt es, therefore there is or there are, manchmal, sometimes, Missverständnisse, misunderstandings, und Probleme and problems. So Missverständnisse means misunderstandings. Soziale Netzwerke, social networks, can Freundschaften auch zerstören, can also destroy friendships. Literally, social networks can friendships also destroy. Okay, meine Damen und Herren, das ist das Ende. Tschüss. Okay, I need to get rid of myself first. Sorry. Okay, ideas of how to use this here and explanation of the methodology and my logic behind making these videos. Dankeschön und tschüss.